Welcome everyone to Gamer Meld. Today, your PC is likely at risk. AMD is releasing CPUs with 4 threads per core. 1660 Super is confirmed and Intel's 14nm process is once again seeing shortages. But first, check out today's sponsor, Drop, formerly known as MassDrop, a group buy website with amazing deals on PC hardware. It's free to sign up, and if you do it today, you'll get $20 off your first drop-made items, so head to the link in the description below. It's pretty rare for Microsoft to release a security patch outside of their normal update schedule. When they do, it's usually pretty important, especially when Homeland Security issues an advisory suggesting to install it. Well, that's what recently happened with 2 new vulnerabilities Microsoft discovered that affects just about everyone. We're talking Windows 7, 8.1, and 10. As for what they are, the first one is a bug in Internet Explorer, so obviously no one here should be worried, right? I kid, Internet Explorer is definitely still used by some businesses whose sites specifically work on IE. Either way, the bug allows an attacker to execute malicious code when you do nothing but view a website, so definitely don't click on any weird emails. It currently affects Internet Explorer 9, 10, and 11. As for the patch, you need to head into Microsoft's update catalog to find it. The second flaw is found in Windows Defender, so definitely something to pay attention to. The vulnerability does require a user with execution access on a system, but it lets them send a denial of service attack. This one looks to be fixed in the newest version of the software, so make sure to get yours updated. Next up for today, older rumors have been resurfacing that suggest AMD's next-gen architecture will include 4-way SMT. This time it's pointing to next-gen EPYC Zen 3 based architecture. It was originally reported by Hardware Lux, and while they don't point to any particular rumor, it is an interesting concept to discuss. For those who don't know, 4-way SMT or simultaneous multithreading is just like it sounds. 4 threads for every core, which would give a 4-core CPU 16 threads. Now, this isn't the first time this has been done. IBM's actually been doing it since their Power 7 architecture, and starting with Power 8, they've been able to get to 8-thread SMT. I'm pretty sure that Intel also did it with their Xeon Pi. Still, this would be a huge deal in the server space, but I personally don't think it'll come to Zen 3. From what we've seen, Zen 3 will be an iterative talk update, while Zen 4 will likely be the full revision as the company has done away with their plus naming scheme. Either way, AMD would need to widen their pipeline and enlarge their cores by a decent amount, but it is potentially possible. Of course, given AMD's other architectures run through every Zen-based processor, including Ryzen, they'd likely add it there as well, though we wouldn't see much benefit other than in heavily threaded workloads that can continually feed all those threads. Maybe we'll see better support as higher core count becomes a reality. Either way, it really is an exciting prospect. Next up for today, Video Cards has confirmed the GTX 1660 Super is in fact coming. For those who haven't seen my video on it, the 1660 Super was rumored to be a GPU in between the 1660 and 1660 Ti. The original source seemed to suggest the 1660 would stick around, but later rumors told us the 1660 Super would in fact replace it. As far as specs, the leaks say it'll have the same 1408 cores as the GTX 1660, but with 14 gigabits per second GDDR6 instead of the 8 gigabits GDDR5. What's weird is that 14 gigabits per second is actually faster than the memory in the GTX 1660 Ti, so it'll be interesting to see how well that translates into frames. Either way, the confirmation comes from video card sources at ASUS, which tell them the GTX 1660 Super is definitely coming, and they're preparing 3 models for its arrival. Lastly for today, in a story originally reported by DigiTimes and later Tech PowerUp, apparently Intel's 14nm process is experiencing shortages again. From what we can tell, this is mostly affecting their new 10th gen mobile CPUs, and it's reportedly forcing notebook manufacturers to postpone their next gen launches until next year. Unfortunately, this could extend to Intel's upcoming 10th gen Enthusiast lineup as well as their upcoming 9900KS, since they're all based on that 14nm process. Of course, only time will tell if it will actually affect prices. So while that does it for today, what did you think of the news? Are you excited for the new GTX 1660 Super, or are you more excited about a potential 4-way SMT? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you liked the video, please subscribe, it really helps the channel out. And as always, have a great day.